Welcome to Shoulder Mobility and Strength Exercises. I am Ursula, and we're gonna work the shoulders here today. It's not just that we have to have super strong, big shoulders. It's important to have healthy shoulders. So we're gonna warm up with a couple stretch exercises. We're bringing one arm up and one arm down. See how I'm turning the palms and gazing towards the upward arm and switching my head over again as the other arm goes down. Warming up and stretching, lengthening the shoulders for mobility is so important. I recently hurt my right shoulder doing some tougher workouts. We don't even want to talk about this one. But it's been a long recovery over about 3 months already. I wasn't able to bring my arm behind my back at all. Now I would say I'm about 80 to 85% healed. You will see in a later exercise what I'm talking about. So let's rotate the shoulder here. Just shrug them up and set them back. So I've been having my own little recovery workout program with stretching, shoulder mobility, and strengthening my shoulders, my muscles. So now shrug it up and let it go. Inhale, shrug, exhale, let it go. It would be a big mistake not to do anything to heal an injury, but feel free, please, to consult your doctor first. So one arm straight up and one arm holds out, and that holding the arm out is also stability and strengthening the muscles as you're holding your own weight up. I tried everything under the sun and nothing worked, and since I've been doing mobility and strengthening exercises, my shoulder is rehabbing and, like I said, almost back to normal. And it feels so good. So I'm a firm believer in strengthening and moving the shoulders, or in general the entire body. So I do about 5 here. You can always pause the video and do more, or even go to this video 2-3 times as you're getting stronger. So now mobility straight up. So all the way down, inhale, exhale, all the way up. And if you look at my right shoulder, you see still a slight difference. And I understand that if you're new to this, most of you people cannot bring the shoulders, the arms overhead like that. So it's a process. You should practice this daily if you have shoulder issues where you feel like you don't have the mobility in your shoulders like you should have. And age, friends, has nothing to do with this. It's just moving. What we don't move, we lose. So now one arm here at a time, straight up to the side and release. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. The palm faces inward. Start wherever you are and practice this, like I said, daily, or at least 3-4 times a week. It doesn't take long. 15 minutes is worth your time to get your mobility in your shoulders back. When we move our body becomes more flexible and stronger, because the breath nourishes also our flexibility. And I need healthy shoulders in order to teach and do the yoga. So now we're rotating in and out. So palm forward, thumb down. Looks a little weird, but I'm even. It's sometimes the camera angle what shows this a little strange. So, but again, it's not really how it looks, it's how it feels. It should not hurt, but I understand there are limits in your mobility. So go slow and do what you can. I think I'm doing 10 here. If you can just do 5, then just do 5. And those stretch moves, they also form up or strengthen your shoulders. So now we're going to grab some light weights. I just literally have 2 pounds here. You can go with no weights. Choose the 2 pounds, because it's more accessible for the majority of people. But you can, as you progress, use heavier weights. So out to the side. Inhale, exhale, out, shoulder height. Keeping the elbows slightly bent. Again, you choose how many repetitions you feel comfortable doing. Building your way up to it is key. Sitting up tall, your belly is engaged, your side body is lengthened, your arms are working here together with your shoulders. So you're working not just your shoulder muscles here. So I'm opening the legs wider. I'm gonna bring the dumbbells inward here and we go straight forward. All the way up, nice and slow. So if the weight is getting too heavy at any point, just drop the weight, do it without weights. If you don't have weights, you can use little 1 pound bean bags, rice bag, or cans like soup cans. Be creative. Just anything with a little bit of a resistance will go a long way. Just by building strength in the muscles and in the tissues is vital for your shoulder mobility, strength, flexibility, you name it. And you might don't come all the way up either. Again here, go slow, do the best you can. Try not to shrug the shoulders up, keep them pressed down, keep your side body long, and keep your belly engaged. This is such a short practice. You can squeeze this in any time of the day. I'm always taking a couple breaths in between to let that set and rest a little bit. So we're gonna have the knuckles face away. We open and press it up. Bring the elbows in, knuckles forward, and press it back up. This is an entire shoulder exercise, including more than one move. It's called actually the Arnold press. It looks easy, but if you've never done it, you might have to get used to it first. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, exhale, press it back up. Again, I think I demonstrate about 10 here. And you do again what you can. I wouldn't go over 15 to 20 with light weights. It's not necessary. You're gonna feel the fatigue in your shoulders here real quickly if you're doing it correct. So inhale down, exhale coming together, inhale open, exhale press up. Take a couple breaths here. You're gonna feel your heart rate slightly going up. It's work, but it's a good work. So now we're just gonna press straight up. Knuckles are facing outward. It's a slight different angle of your shoulders, more like the outer rotary cuff area. Exhale, push it up. Inhale, bend the elbows, let it come down. Let the weights coming towards your shoulders. Tall spine, belly in. And we rotate the head here a couple times from side to side to keep things loose. Be aware that you might get a little sore in your neck area. That's totally normal. So this one I'm showing you in the little picture how it looks from the back. So keep your elbows bent and squeeze the shoulder blades together. You want to feel that on your back or in the middle of your thoracic spine. Do it slow. Exhale when you come up. Inhale when you're letting the dumbbells come down. That's why I said it will affect your neck muscles a little bit if you are not used to it. And by the way, you can do this entire shoulder mobility and strength exercises on a chair, like I demonstrate, on a stability ball, standing, or even sitting or kneeling on a mat, on your yoga mat. So now we're going to take either a yoga strap. I like those TheraBands because they give a little bit. Let them just slightly slide between your thumb and index finger and have them wider than your shoulder. So as you straighten them, they're easy going up and behind it. We call that shoulder flossing. Inhale one way, exhale the other way. Inhale one way, exhale the other way. I made a picture here or a little video clip so you can see it from the back. See how my shoulder blades are actually working. This is one of the most important stretching flexibility moves for your shoulder. Do it slow, and then as you come up, you can pause at different angles for a few seconds or even for 1 or 2 breaths, where you holding the stretch a little lower where it feels comfortable, and then perhaps slowly here going up a little higher. So holding here, that static hold in between will strengthen and opens your shoulders. You're also going to feel that move, that stretch right around the chest. It feels really, really good. And then coming back forward again. Again, work your way up to about good 10 rotations here, shoulder flossing. So now I changed my chair close to a wall. So this is my good shoulder, still my left side. You want to be really close to the wall. You're gonna open here, palm facing towards forward, and then open and halfway rotate the palm and circle. The trick here is to keep the torso as quiet, as non-moving as you can. Sitting tall, belly in, and then find a way to hold on to your chair. And doing that rotation slow, very, very slow. That takes time, and you have to practice this, and you might be in the beginning further away from the wall. So then we're holding here in a couple spaces, a little higher up, pressing in, and then walk more back. So each time it intensifies, keeping your chest squared forward in line with your hips. Work on that. That's a very intense stretch, but this stretch made such a big difference in healing my shoulder. Even you will see in the next clip, I'm not there yet, but you will see it works little by little. Then we come forward again, take a few breaths. And I switched sides. So this is my right shoulder, my not so happy shoulder right now. And you can see how much more I have to twist my torso. I filmed that on purpose because I believe a lot of people might start out that way. But over time, it's getting better and better, and the synovial fluid is flowing better in the joints. See, I'm not even all the way on the wall with my hand, but it is okay. It's a start into the right direction. Now, when it comes to holding that arm and stretching it out, it hurts. So you see how my shoulder goes back, and it just doesn't work. See, I just can't do it without pain. So don't overdo it. So now I'm facing you from the back here, so you see again what's happening in the back, in the shoulders. So you just holding a slight stretch, keeping whatever band or belt you have taut, and coming here to the outer shoulder. You see the inner, the shoulder blades coming together, feeling that stretch in your triceps as well. It's a fantastic move. Arms are straight, and you're opening here the chest, and it's amazing for your posture as well. So I'm going to move the chair here around again so we can finish up. We're going to toss this, don't need this anymore. And we're just going to hug ourselves. So one arm over, rounding a little bit, open, inhale, exhale. Now the other arm is over. Again, inhale, open wide, exhale, cross again, switching whatever elbow is on top. It feels so good. I feel this warmth, this tingling, and you will feel results here in no time. So this one, we're going to start with the right, opening that arm and bring it diagonal back, letting your head come along. Bend the elbow, bring it again towards the opposite shoulder. Inhale, exhale, unfold, twist the torso here, and come back. Again, open, slowly open, stretch, bend the elbow, exhale, bring it back to the shoulder. Other side. Open. Feel me. See how I have to again move a little bit more, but oops, I think I was too close to the wall. Here we go. Open that and letting that arm come behind you. Follow along with your head is important, because neck flexibility and mobility is often in line with your shoulders. They're all connected, so do it slow, do it mindfully. I just do 3 on each side. Feel free to do more, but I don't want you to overdo it. I want you to do this practice more often than too much, too fast on the first day. We're gonna open up in here, cactus, stretch the back of your shoulders, your chest. You know cactus, if you're following my channel, you know Yoga with Ursula is all about cactus. Love, love, love that move, because it makes such a big difference in your posture, flexibility, and mobility. Well, friends, that was it for today. Thank you so much for tuning into Yoga with Ursula. Thank you for doing here mobility, stretches, and strengths for your shoulder. Be blessed.